Welcome back, boys and girls, to another edition of This Year Perspective. Today, major MLB news. A couple actually stories today that happened. First story is Melky Cabrera, the Melkman, has been suspended for a total of 50 games for testing positive for testosterone. He even owned up to it. He willingly admitted his guilt. This is a huge, major loss for the San Francisco Giants team. And it's really upsetting because Melky Cabrera has really been just a great story this year, and he's having a fantastic, possibly even MVP season. He was the All-Star MVP, and he could have, possibly won the batting title. He could actually still win the batting title. I might still actually give it to him if, McCutchen drops a little bit. But saddening news for Melky Cabrera. He's going to miss the rest of the season. He could possibly even miss a couple games in the postseason if they do make it there. But, the Giants, they're going to have a tough time replacing him. I think he's fourth best in wins above replacement, which is a category that, tells you how good that player is compared to any other player they could get in, their certain position. And, Melky Cabrera, he's been a stud this year, batting, I think 346, 11 homers, 60 RBIs, and he was on pace for about 220 hits. Sad story to see him, get caught, using performance-enhancing drugs. It's sad to hear, not that he got caught, it's just sad to hear that he actually did take performance-enhancing drugs, when he's been such a popular player this year, and definitely a super popular player for the Giants. And, coming on a contract extension year for him, this could definitely damage that. This could definitely damage the endorsements that were probably coming his way. I hope he comes back, strong as ever, and I hope he, learns from this, this mistake that he made. The hardships you're going to have to go through now. I hope he learns from it. I hope he comes back better than ever. Second story, King Felix Hernandez threw a perfect game today. The third perfect game this season. And he threw it against Tampa Bay Rays, who are a great hitting team, who have some great bats in their lineup with Longoria and Pena and them. This is a pretty big story here, if not only for the fact that I think this is the first time this has ever happened, that there have been 3 perfect games thrown in a season. Yes, first time that it's been tossed in the same exact season. So, big news there. Big congrats to Felix Hernandez for throwing it, and actually for throwing a perfect game against a really good hitting team. The last 2 games that were tossed this year that were perfect games were Matt Cain's game against my Houston Astros, who were fucking terrible, and Philip Humbar's game against King Felix's own team, the Seattle Mariners, who are also not a very good hitting team. So just goes to show how great and how dominant a pitcher Felix Hernandez is. Congrats to him on a perfect game, and hopefully, he continues to build off that. And, hopefully, the saddening news on Melky Cabrera's side, the Giants can recover from this, and, Melky can even recover from this and come back strong. But that's all I got today. See you guys next time. Later.